Once upon a time there lived an old man named Shaikh Omar in a small town. He was known far and wide for his piety, kindness, steadfastness, and devotion to his prayers. He used to live according to the teachings of Quran and Sunnah. He was loved and respected by all who knew him. One evening Shaikh Omar was sitting in the mosque after the Maghrib prayer when a young man named Asif met Shaikh Omar very respectfully and said to Shaikh Omar, "I have heard whispers of a powerful verse, Ayatul Kursi, which is said to possess mystic power. Can you tell me something about Ayatul Kursi?" Shaikh Omar listened carefully and said to the young man, "Today I will tell you about the virtues of Ayatul Kursi and its many benefits." Ayatul Kursi, the 255th verse of Surah Baqarah, is a profound and revered verse in the Quran that highlights the majesty and sovereignty of Allah. It emphasizes His eternal existence, everlastingness, and absolute power, which leaves us in awe and humility. The verse reminds us that Allah is the one true Lord, whose power is absolute and unparalleled. It urges us to glorify His existence and be grateful for His blessings. We should have a burning desire to prostrate before Him, bear witness to His supremacy and sovereignty, and submit ourselves to His will. The verse serves as a powerful reminder of the grandeur and majesty of Allah, urging us to recognize His power and submit ourselves to Him. It is a call to action, urging us to live our lives in a way that reflects our recognition of His sovereignty and our gratitude for His blessings. Ayatul Kursi, also known as the throne verse, is considered the best verse of the Quran. There are many hadiths on the virtues and benefits of Ayatul Kursi. Some of the hadiths I narrate here. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Everything has a peak, and the peak of the Quran is Surah Al-Baqarah. It contains a verse which is the leader of all the verses in the Quran, and that Ayatul Kursi in another place." The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whenever it is recited in a home, the devil flees therefrom." That verse is Ayatul Kursi. Whoever recites Ayatul Kursi after every salat, the only barrier between him and paradise is death. In the light of these hadiths, we can well understand why it should be recited regularly. Now let me tell you some benefits of reading Ayatul Kursi which every Muslim must know. Number 1, for protection. Yes, that's absolutely true. Reciting this verse in the morning is a powerful way to start your day and stay under Allah's watch until the night. Moreover, reciting this verse can also provide protection for our families and properties from Satan. Number 2, when leaving home. Always read this verse when you go out. Reciting it will keep you under the protection of the angels. Number 3, before going to bed. A person who recites Ayatul Kursi while sleeping will be under the protection of Allah while sleeping. And whoever recites this verse before going to sleep, Allah Almighty will protect not only him but also his neighbor's house from Satan. Number 4, for any kind of fear. If you are experiencing distress or feeling overwhelmed with fear, it is recommended to read Ayatul Kursi. Reciting Ayatul Kursi is believed to have a calming effect on the mind and body, as it affirms the oneness of Allah and declares His greatness and majesty. It also serves as a reminder to seek refuge in Allah from all forms of evil and harm. By reciting Ayatul Kursi, one can find solace and comfort in the knowledge that Allah is with them, and that He is their source of strength and protection. Number 5, from indigent and poverty. And whoever reads this verse every day will surely enter paradise. Whoever reads it daily remains immune from Satan and its spoilers. Number 6, protection from devil. Whoever reads it daily remains immune from Satan and its spoilers. Number 7. Saving for pain of death. To keep yourself safe from the agonies of death, you need to recite this powerful verse regularly. Reciting it relieves the pain of death and facilitates your death. Shaikh Omar concluded his speech with these words: "The Holy Quran is not just a religious text, but a comprehensive guide for living a fulfilling and virtuous life." Unfortunately, many of us prioritize worldly pleasures over following the teachings of the Quran. However, it is essential to remember that the Quran is a complete code of life, and we should strive to adhere to its guidelines. One of the blessings of Allah Almighty that we should all take advantage of is Ayatul Kursi. This verse is a powerful protection against all forms of evil in this world. It is crucial that every Muslim memorizes and recites Ayatul Kursi as often as possible. Asif discovered spiritual significance and immense power of Ayatul Kursi and the protection it offered to those who recited it with faith. He thanked Shaikh Omar and left with a vow in his heart that he would make it a habit to recite Ayatul Kursi. From that night onward, Asif devoted himself to understanding and memorizing Ayatul Kursi. He recited it during his prayers, upon waking and before sleeping, and in every moment of solitude. With each recitation, Asif felt a sense of peace enveloping his heart, and a newfound strength seemed to emanate from within. His life was filled with blessings and tranquility. He shared the teachings of Ayatul Kursi with all who sought guidance, spreading its message of hope and protection. This story offers the valuable insight that Ayatul Kursi is a great blessing from Allah that we should all benefit from. By remembering and reciting this verse often, we can protect ourselves from all kinds of evil and strengthen our faith in Allah. Let us all make a conscious effort to include Ayatul Kursi in our daily worship and routines, and may Allah grant us the ability to follow its guidance in every aspect of our lives.